Hello to the people of Fractal Forums. My name is Charlie Ryman, and I'm going to show you my iPad 2 port of Boxplorer. I apologize for the audio quality in advance, and for focus problems. I'm having focus issues. So this is basically it right here. This is the real deal. You can pan around with one finger, like so. Two fingers will strafe, like so. You can adjust R and S. To your heart's content. You can move forward with the throttle. This is the first of the controls that I'm really not happy with. Let's go someplace interesting. We'll start here, and this is basically how fast you're going forward. So all the way up is of course fast. And you go slow, go backwards. All drawing, as you can see, is from the outside in, or inside out. My apologies. Square by square, so that it's interactive even if it can't paint the entire frame very quickly. You can change the field of view with these guys down here, and this will square them up so they're at the same ratio. Yeah. There you go. This slider here is the progress indicator, so as it draws the frame it just goes up. That was primarily for debugging purposes. You can change the colors as well. Change the background glow, for example. The back I like there. You can change standard colors in the, there we go, that are in the shader. No big shakes. So there's some of the problems that I'm encountering, and the reasons I'm not willing to release would be, for example, there's a rotation control here. That is a perfect example of why I'm not happy. You can put these two fingers down and rotate. There you go. We have rotation, right? Works fine. But as you can see, it tends to actually want to pan. So that's a huge problem. One of the things that Boxplorer on the desktop has is it has a speed, which indicates the sort of the granularity or of how you move. So in particular, like if you're panning like that, I'm pretty much always panning at the same speed regardless of how close you are to the fractal. It would be nice to have a speed control, so if you're really close to something, you could the panning would be manageable. Right now it's really not. The code is a mess. This is the first time, I believe this is the first iOS app I wrote. So in terms of iOS, it's not so great. This is also the first time I've done anything with OpenGL or OpenGL ES. So that's a bit of a mess too. So as you can imagine, between all those, I'm new to this, things, it's not the cleanest code in the world. The things you're never going to be able to fix is that this, the iPad 2, and in fact the whole PowerVR family that Apple uses is all single precision. So if you start zooming in really close, things do not look good, and there's not much you can do about that. I'm not able to leverage the ARMS Neon instruction set, even though Apple has support for it, because I'd have to somehow do that and the OpenGL part at the same time, and Apple has not released OpenCL yet for these devices. So that's not going to happen. I think that's pretty much all I really had to say. As you can see, it is kind of fun. It's not bad, but it isn't really great, and it's not quite the experience I wanted to have. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the thread, or yeah, just let me know. The code is not available to the public, I don't think. But I had this working. Maybe it didn't. In any case, there it is. Thanks for your time.